What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And we're coming to you not on location, but rather here at the headquarters, at the Capsule, if you will. And we're doing it's kind of like an Easter review. It's more like, I guess, a spring review. I don't know, but I never really associated Neapolitan as an Easter or spring flavor until Target just decided to drop simultaneously two different exclusive products. We're talking about the Neapolitan M&Ms and also Neapolitan Peeps Filled Delights. So it's a Neapolitan themed review. Who would have ever guessed? I don't know. I mean, maybe they're ahead of the trend on this one, I like Neapolitan ice cream as much as one possibly can. I don't know. Are you that passionate about Neapolitan ice cream? Don't you just pretty much pick your favorite flavor anyway? Isn't that kind of the point? These guys combine all the flavors in one, both of them, both the M&Ms and the Peeps. So you can't really separate. I've got these already. I did some surgery on the bag here because I got to save it. So this is what the Peeps M&Ms look like. So it looks like they have chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla flavors. That would make a ton of sense, right? Isn't that what you would expect Peeps we're not talking about Peeps yet. Isn't that what you would expect M&Ms Neapolitan to be like? You'd have the vanilla flavor, the chocolate flavor, the strawberry flavor, and then you could give your portion out based on your preferences or whatever, That would make sense to me. That's not what they did. Apparently, all three flavors are there all the time. It's chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry flavors in every piece. And they're artificial flavors. In case that super chemically smell doesn't hit you as soon as you open the bag like it did us. Oh boy. It's it's like a chemistry Neapolitan lab on a plate right now. It's woo! If it tastes like it smells, we're in for some bad news, M&Ms. Sorry. Even though the flavors don't necessitate it, I'm going to grab one of each for my initial try here. So that is what they look like. It's almost like a French vanilla look. Vanilla is more of a whiter color. This is more like almost a beige. Very light pink for a strawberry, and they know what chocolate looks like at M&M. And it hasn't melted in my hand, so let's see if it's gonna melt in my mouth. I'm gonna start with a compliment. I'm going to finish with a series of really mean things. If you were to ask me to guess what flavor this was, and we're going to be playing that game soon with the different reviews, so that's going to be fun. I would say Neapolitan. It's weird. Here, man, try some of those. You don't have to pick any specific colors because there's no differentiation between them. But man, oh man, the flavor is so artificial. And not in a pleasant way. It almost, I'm trying to find a frame of reference. Do you have anything to compare that flavor to? It almost has a familiarity to it, but in a really unpleasant way. I think chemicals is maybe it. I don't know. It's really not good. You know what? I think an interesting thing to do would be take a bite of this and look inside. All right. I don't see anything strawberry oriented. Nothing. But I taste strawberry. I'm guessing the outer shell has been injected with some kind of strawberry flavor. it's because the strawberry definitely pops. And then there's a layer of the milk chocolate, and it hugs like, really it's white chocolate. It doesn't, vanilla and white chocolate are not the same thing. Like the vanilla bean flavor is definitely not here. A white chocolate M&M is kind of one of the first impressions that you get. That super artificial strawberry flavor. What was it that we just did that had some strawberry flavor? And I said it tastes like Nesquik. How am I blanking on that? We just did it.
Pop-Tart.
Milkshake Pop-Tarts. It's kind of like, almost like a milkshake Pop-Tart strawberry, but a little bit worse. Because you don't get the pastry to cut it. And then just regular M&M. So a third of it is passable. Wow.
Let's try it out.
Yeah, this is, you can have all of them that you want, because this is probably a trash can, it's probably a trash can contender right here. Ooh. You know, here's one thing I'll say. Target, for a minute, I almost thought I was at Walmart, because you have an exclusive product here, and I have to get a big, giant freaking bag. Ryan, what do I say every single time I have to buy the world's largest version of something? There's only one product that needs to be in an exceptionally large container. That's Busch beer. That's it. That's the only one. I don't need, how many, I don't need, oh, there's only half a pound, but still, half a pound is way too much. I would like just a little, like a Walgreens bag of this thing, you know, like that checkout counter style Neapolitan M&Ms. I don't need this many, especially given the quality. So I like that you're trying new flavors. And really, I mean, even the bag itself is not very inventive. It's just a brown M&M holding a scoop of Neapolitan ice cream. Like, did you see those cookies and cream M&Ms? It looked like a haunted house on a bag. It was beautiful. This is not. Just not a lot going for it. So sorry. We're going to try. I can almost guarantee you this is going to end up getting number one on that capsule countdown, because I always put a spoiler in pretty much. So these are the Peeps Filled Delights. These are going to be, okay. So before I even get into tasting this, guess how much, Ryan, we're going to play The Price is Right real quick, and I need you to talk this time. Guess how much these 3 Peeps cost. Guess.
$4.
Oh my God, how did you go over? I was gonna complain it was $2.09. It's not $4, so. It's $2.09. I thought that was really unreasonable for Peeps.
I have no idea how much a Peep should cost.
Like, I don't know, usually you can get a, what is it, where they usually come in like about an 8-pack, 10-pack, something like that, for like $1.50. And this is 3. So the Filled Delights are definitely a premium product by Peeps standards. Now, okay, this is definitely a very quickie smell here. So we got light pink Peeps. Inside it's filled with fudge, and the bottom has, I guess, a white chocolate. Is that what they would call it? Let me see. Yeah, a creamy white fudge on the bottom. So that's where they're getting the vanilla component. The outer Peep should be strawberry flavored, but they claim it's Neapolitan flavored marshmallow. So I'm thinking that the strawberry flavor might get lost, but the smell is real strong. I don't know why they wouldn't just use a strawberry Peep. You're dipping it in the white fudge. Obviously, you have the decadent chocolate filling. So we'll see what that's all about. I can almost guarantee you this is going to be better than the M&Ms. So it is a really nice looking Peep. But that's what you get when you expect to pay $4 for 3 Peeps. So that's what it's looking like. You got a good shot? How's that look? So I'm going to take a bite, and it should be filled with chocolate. And you can kind of see it coming out of the top of its beak there. So,
It's not in focus. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, rotate it. Nice.
All right. So I'm going to take a bite into this. Thing should be filled with fudge. It's filled with fudge. Well, the white chocolate on the bottom, the white fudge, is just piercing. I mean, it's just brutal. It's like eating an M&M, like a Neapolitan M&M. It's like so strong and just not the right flavor. The chocolate inside is actually kind of nice. I kind of like it. I think it does improve the texture of the Peep. It's definitely got some flavor. The strawberry does come through, even though the Peep base is actually just Neapolitan flavored already. I think I would really like it without the dip. That bottom dip is so sweet. It is sweeter than the sweetest icing on the sweetest cake. It is so freaking sweet. And it adds so much like grainy, sugary texture. These are two products that I am just not really feeling. Man. Whew. It's been a rough night. But the rough night started literally when we started filming. What do you think, man? You like it better than the M&Ms? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer, but I'll tell you, if it wasn't dipped in that fudge, I would be digging on it for sure. I would say it's a buy at that point, but yeah, not with that fudge. Oof. That fudge. If that's what makes it a delight, then we're running off a different scale, because so that's creamy white fudge. It's very decadent, but that's what they call the chocolate inside. The chocolate inside is good. I kind of like filling the Peep with the chocolate. I think that was a nice touch. But we're gonna get into a capsule countdown because you pretty much have already figured out how it's gonna go. Number 2 goes to the Neapolitan M&Ms. I'm sorry, Target. I'm sorry, M&M. This is the worst M&M that I've ever had, and I've tasted most of your limited edition flavors. This is just not doing the trick for me. It is gonna get a 2 out of 10, which is very low. This is nearly Cola Pringles. It is very nearly. It is as the last one I'm ever gonna have in my entire freaking life. That was not good. Don't bring them back next year. Do something different. Oh man. Oh God. The finish of it is just especially terrible. It's just, dude, you're still eating them? Are you just hungry or what? Yeah, okay. So that's a 2 out of 10. That is very, very low. I mean, I know intuitively you would know 2 out of 10 is low, but like I try to help out the brands that I talk about here. I can't justify it better than 2 out of 10. Please don't go out and buy these. I mean, unless you want the package, then I get it. You know, it's $3. I mean, it's really not a bad deal for a giant hulking bag of M&Ms like that. So, yeah, if you want the package, I'd say $3 is a good deal to get something to put in your own capsule. This is staying in mind so I can remind myself of the worst M&M's flavor I've ever had. But number 1, by kind of default, Peeps Filled Delights, this Neapolitan Peep. You know, it should be higher, but that white fudge that they dipped it in is just too sweet and too overpowering. It's a 4 out of 10. You know, it's just not, it's twice as good as the M&M for sure. So I have no hesitation giving it that 4. But man, another disappointment. It's not a very substantial snack for $2.09 plus tax. And, you know, I just don't, I don't recommend either of these things. But if you're going to get just one, if you're feeling, I want some artificial Neapolitan flavoring, and I just need to get something, I want to see what the hype is about at the Target, get the Peeps because they're twice as good as the M&Ms. And, you know, that'll be one less bag for somebody to buy for probably 50 cents like the day after Easter or whatever. So, you know, give it a shot. Actually wait until the day after Easter. Why should you be the one to pay the $2? Let somebody else do that crap. And then you can pay 75% off, you know, on April 2nd. So it's what I wish I would have done, but I'm supposed to be kind of timely in these reviews. Gimmick grade. Gonna fare a lot better here. Assigning a Neapolitan flavor is a little bit unconventional. Now, I know that they had the ice cream scoops Cocoa Puff cereal and stuff, so it's not like it's totally new. But I'm gonna give the grade of a 6 to the M&Ms. I think it's a solid idea. I like the triple decking idea, actually. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Did I already say 6.5 or did I say 6?
6.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bump it up to a 6.5. 6.5 for the gimmick grade for the Neapolitan M&Ms. It could have been better if the packaging was better, but it wasn't, and it definitely is a decent idea. So 6.5. The Filled Delights, I like the idea of throwing in a new flavor, of balancing 3 flavors in one. You know, it's a good idea. The package isn't too bad, but I'd say it's a small step below the M&Ms in terms of the gimmick. So I'd give this one a 6 and this one a 6.5. So, you know, it all depends on how you prioritize your shopping. Chances are you're going for taste. But if you're going for something interesting, I'd say maybe the M&Ms have a very, very slight edge, about a half a point edge. So that's my overall impressions. Probably not forcing any of you guys to go run out to Target right now. But or go run out to Target and get something that's actually delicious. Like those Peeps Oreos were really good. Get some of those while they're still out. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video, like all my videos. Go through my entire archives of Consumer Time Capsule 80s and 90s commercials and food reviews, and like all that you possibly can. And, you know, subscribe, tell your buddies to subscribe, whatever. And keep checking back for those new updates. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter at ConsumerTC if you want to check me out there. You kind of know the kind of stuff that I'm into, and it's pretty much more of the same type of stuff, but not literally the same stuff. So you get a little bit of a balanced perspective from me. And, you know, certainly I appreciate all you guys watching all my videos. And we're going to be back with some more really soon, including some more about Peeps. So if you like Peeps, stay tuned. And till next time, I will definitely miss you till I see you. Thanks.
I'll pop some M&Ms.
Yeah. No. I promise that would be my last one. I'm not doing it, man.
Do it.
No.
Do it. Or throw up at the camera.
I hate this. I hate the sacrifices. They're getting to be too... I quit!